Oops. Okay. 25. I think it was this one. Chapter 5. Should be chapter 5. Okay, last time I forgot everything. I think we completed, like, Sakura's suicide. Yeah. I was hoping you would say something about it, but I guess not. I need to check my objectives somehow. I need to remember the buttons. Oh shit, whenever I go to a trial, I'm never gonna remember anything. I don't... Well, fucking Monokuma was talking to somebody secret. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Is there a way I can check my objectives? I can go. I don't think we really need to go here, though. What are the buttons? Ha! That's the one I'm missing. There we go. This didn't help at all. I'm just gonna wander until I find something, I guess. Just the floor down here. Girls' bathroom. I don't know if we got a new floor. I vaguely remember this, so I've probably been in here before.
Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness.
Well, I don't think I can teleport to the new floor, so is this it? This has to be it. Yep. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Nighttime secrets. No, more. Stomp, stomp. He's so dirty. He's weird. This is very blue. And bamboo, look at the bamboo. That's some nice bamboo. Haha, catch me if you can, Makoto. Wait up, I'm gonna punish you. Gross. Huh, I'm Makoto. I don't have brown hair though. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. It's just the same thing. Oh, I do have a lot of coins. I should do shopping. Oh, hey. It's Hina. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Oops. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, her flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It's the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me!
If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
No, it's quite the opposite.
The opposite?
Yep, let me give you a itchy squeechy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it.
What?
How's that for a hint? Other than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk.
Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier.
What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Alright. Eye for an eye. No matter what. Oh, I got a coin for that. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing in detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it, but I do believe it. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. I think that's the door. I don't know, the words eye for an eye make me think that there's like a revenge plot involved. This is a very, very tall floor. Whoa! Let's go to biology. Came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Rah! Oh, I can go in here. This is an old style Japanese. Very old style Japanese. It's Kyoko. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Good old Ikusaba. The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Kyoko? I'm not gonna say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera. You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. How did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be important? We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Hey, Kyoko! She won't even make eye contact. I guess she really doesn't feel like talking. This is a weird room. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? I've lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? I'm gonna click on the other one. No, it's the same. What about this? That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Oh, that's an archery target. Is this the archery room? dojo. Well, okay, so it's dojo, so it's dedicated to a bunch of martial arts, archery and stuff. It's a straw post used for sword practice. They use it for training here too. Step into the dojo. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. I'm getting a lot of coins. And of course, a suit of samurai armor. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. I think that's it. So, yeah, they train with swords and archery and stuff here. It's a dojo. Greenhouse? Yeah, greenhouse. It's the bees, fly traps for Flasias. Oh yes, Scooby Man! At first, I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling! But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. Helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore. They'll put their plan for global human extinction into action, Scooby! I'm serious! Yep, Rafflesias are corpse plants. But yeah, those are all a bunch of carnivorous plants. I don't remember if Rafflesias are, but sprinklers. Those nozzles poking out. Are those the sprinklers? Okay, I want to be that person and say that I hope that the next person who dies gets eaten by a plant. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Watch out! That's a monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa! And the plant's all like, snap! And your flesh is all like, I'm dead! In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement, and then created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although, they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Sprouting more and more nonsense. Monokuma eventually just disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Yep, Hifumi has died by this time. I'm at chapter 5. And I'm sad because Hifumi was my favorite voice. Is there anything else I can click on? But yeah, I hope that the next person dies via carnivorous plant. Carnivorous plant vor. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. Oh, I can go in here. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools, and leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Man, look at all these potential murder weapons in here. I would pick the lawnmower. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Crazy diamond. Huh, there's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Isn't that from Mondo? Mondo, or whatever. Maybe not Mondo, the other guy. Or maybe it was Mondo. Because Mondo had the brother named Dia. Or Dio. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Yeah. Potential weapon room. A little nice stuff. I love greenhouses. This looks like a chicken coop? Ooh. What's a chicken coop doing here? Oh, we're gonna go into chickens! This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people, or lay bombs instead of eggs, or something crazy like that. It seems safe. It's a chicken! It really is, like, right? Like, I could say that for sure. I'm gonna click on all of the chickens. It doesn't have, like, a second form, right? It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake? It's a chicken. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It's not gonna, like, lay a bomb, is it? I wonder if maybe the chicken is a murder weapon. Oh, you like chickens too, Scooby McCullough? Yeah, I love those little guys. They're seriously cute, right? There's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5? You know the number that comes after 4 and before 6? At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand squeeze all natural lemonade and Dayqueed. He never gets a word in edgewise. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something?
It's for the sprinklers!
Sprinklers?
Yeah! It controls the sprinklers in the garden! The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission! Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to.
So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning.
Yep, you got it! It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone!
Alright, so I think that the number of chickens is going to be important. The sprinklers are going to be important. This room is where the murder is going to happen. Is there anything else I missed? Sworn to the monitor is when a Puma appears on. It's used for useless and a bit. Let me check this again. Too big for comfort. I really hope that last part's not true. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Don't you believe me, Makoto? Sure, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave Earth to us any longer, they'll put our plan for global human extinction into action. I already read this. He wants to bet he gets eaten by plants while he's trying to smoke weed. Guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Hey, Scooby-Doo! One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey! Don't be a sourpuss! We gotta think positive! Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field the basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We can find out what everyone discovered. Coco. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something. So, why are you telling me? Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man! I know you like torturing her, but come on! Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master? Don't worry, I'd scare the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up! Don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this... a knife? Whoa! That thing is like huge! It's like Rambo size! It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom? How would I know? What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do with us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave the knife just laying around. I'd rather have it laying around in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her! I'm nothing like her! Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say? It just shows how much they trust you. You should do just as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. You're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry, it stinks, I'm sorry. You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you!
I'm dreaming. We must be dreaming. How would I ever experience such a dream? I feel strange. So strange. But really strange.
Whenever I look at Toko these days, it just makes me feel sad. Alright. Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one big thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Hang on, I'm gonna inquire. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so to be careful. It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in here. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that? You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know.
Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks.
I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
Hey, come on! You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have just been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again?
Don't worry, you just answered it.
There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens.
I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. And then we can make fried chicken. Oh, barbecue. Decisions. Oh, how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right?
I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
Huh? What about the pickaxe?
Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Hadn't we seen that phrase somewhere before?
Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
I don't just think. I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before.
Huh? Where?
That's it. I remember. Yep. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
But we didn't have access to the garden until today. Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it?
Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. Pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, that's what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did? What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking we could maybe use it to call for help.
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
I don't know. Maybe I could use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we could use those to call for help.
What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been.
What a dumbass.
My concern is with the biolab.
That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be like some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or... Well, not in a horror game, though. That was a Resident Evil reference right there. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No, how I said it is right too. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be kind of Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Which means there's no chance of escape on the 5th floor, either. But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school? You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask? Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something on every floor every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end? We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay, as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about, Scoob? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell. Concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room? I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there. Stop! Seriously! I'm gonna throw up! Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago? Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true, then that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that makes all sense, but it's all so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So, what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out. Trees, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh? Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's been unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. Oh boy. I can't.
What? Why won't you tell us?
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't. What do you mean? Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia? If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
You can't be serious right now, can you?
I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you have no intention of telling us that I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options? Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that. Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right to Byakuya and held out her room key to him. You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk? Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in. The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh? Can you really be sure that life here is filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word, began to walk away. Where do you think you're going? Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room. She's gonna fucking die! What's her deal? I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. That wasn't far enough. Well, maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. You're getting noisy again, Toko. Sorry. I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation. It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Cause look! It's you! How long have you been standing there?
I'm very, very angry!
Angry at what?
At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you, there's a thief in your midst!
What?
My precious! They stole it!
You're precious.
Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal? Reality is filled with such hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away to their fantasies.
But what the heck is your precious?
Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
And he's gone. What the heck was that about? He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has to do something with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Ding dong bing bong. Good night, guys. Uh-oh, we need to get out of here. We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. However, what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko? I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around. Not like we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Ding dong. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Oh. Can't go to sleep now. Alright, let's open the door. Oh, hey, there she is. Kyoko. I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it. Indeed. Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of these surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you? That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal? I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this? From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked? The lock was broken. What? It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did? Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. So, Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us? That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that. For us? She violated school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so our last act was to defy the rules of this place. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday, but if I had just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too? Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Excuse me, watch out for her. Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there? I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous? She may very well be the mastermind. But mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster is probably the mastermind? No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have the proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof. That's not Kyoko. It's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock? I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't! That's way too dangerous! And you want me to draw his attention, but you don't actually know that there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us... But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but stand there and listen. If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail, I don't think you need to worry about that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought. I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What? In a moment of crisis, the mastermind will break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what. In the moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But! If you spend all your time trying to avoid dangers, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving a mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? In that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
So,
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. Yeah, she's gonna die. If something happens... I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm not gonna give it back, but I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that. Yes, of course. Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because that means... Because then there's a chance that the mastermind might find out, right? Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
so,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
じゃあ、
Okay then. Shall we begin?
ナイキ君。
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
じゃあね。
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No. Everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma! You can see me, right? Get out here! I've got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later...
Well, this is a surprise! You being the one to call me out. By the way,
Whoa. Huh?
what were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you? In the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys
Remove to conform with local and international censorship laws?
all over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-related exploits.
Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Bullseye!
Or is it maybe just because the lens got all fogged out and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
Anyway, you went through all the trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella? But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female.
Actually, there is.
Seriously? But then, what am I? My entire existence? That's enough! I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what did you really want to ask me?
Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question, no way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You've gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful just like how to get the best honey or earth sign breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God! You're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you it was a key and fuck! That's it!
What was that second thing?
It's a blank, stupid! A secret! Fill it in yourself! Making me trudge all the way out here for that! I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours! And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out!
Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Whew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Monokuma Sienta, by the way.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Company Limited.
What? Sakura, what are you doing here? You've got Oni clubs. Oh, you're fighting Spartans. Whoa. Sakura's Revenge. The game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? I didn't get the rest of it. Monokuma Shiata.
The super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? This little startup that can get a Danganronpa sells one? Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends too!
Well, that's why I'm streaming it, I guess. Ding dong, bing bong. I want to play a game where I play as Sakura killing Spartans. That would be awesome.
Tell all your friends!
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was so up late last night. Anyway, I need to go to the dining hall and get some coffee. All your friends are belong to death or something. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry. I'm not feeling so great today.
You really think a tired excuses like that is gonna work?
Huh? You're allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission.
Huh? I just thought... I mean, today passed and maybe reset. Sorry! Please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'm a sign for my neck that says, let go! I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush.
Good night, Nova. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you.
Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments. I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind.
It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Sorry, I'm messing with my ear. Not cool! This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything! Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet. whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What do you want now?
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right?
Do you know where she is?
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh? You don't know either?
It's because
He doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is, and they say and they name some indie bullcrap?
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he stages subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plane went off just fine last night, which could mean... maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone?
We have no idea. And even if we did know, I wouldn't tell you. For serious.
I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sorry, Nara, suckers!
As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how could he not know where she is? So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it be? Makes you think. We spent the rest of the breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Free time! I'm gonna go gamble for items first. And while I do that, you guys are going to decide who I get to hang out with next. So, start fighting each other or something. Lucky cha-cha-cha! That looks like a new thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend like 2 hours here getting items. Ah, fucking fat angel princess.
No.
What does it do when it? What does it mean when it shakes like that? Pretty pudgy princess. Demon Angel, pretty pudgy princess. And the actual character is Princess Pickles. I think I got a couple of new ones. I have 3 Zantetsikins. Zantetsukin! Muramasa! This is a new one. Raygun Zurion. Created with high-tech future technology. A single shot can melt every molecule in a fully grown human. There aren't any batteries though, so you can't fire it. Oblat! A thin edible film made from starch. It's commonly used as a candy wrapper, but also helps cover up the taste of bitter medicine. Oh yeah, we have a fucking bong! We have a bong and that Rose in vitro is the crack pipe. Well, I'm looking through my items to see who I should talk to, but who should I talk to? Should I talk to Hina? Or because I've talked to her already, or should I talk to someone else because I have different present? Dead. Well, I don't think we can find her right now. Because the point of her being missing is she's missing, and in my opinion, she's probably dead. Because she gave us a fucking letter, and whenever you get something like that, that is code talk for you're going to fucking, this character is fucking dying soon. I got 4 pages on Sakura's. Yeah, I think I'll do Toko. I don't have a star on anybody. Everybody died before I could max anything out. So I'm gonna roll for a couple more. Oh fuck, a thong! Why do you do this to me? Scissors again. I'm between Hina and Toko right now. Yeah, it looks like Kyoko's not anywhere to be seen here, so... Toko or Hina? Toko or Hina? Who's gonna give me a buff if I talk to them? Actually, I'm closer with Hina, so I'm going to go with her. She's gonna step into the dojo. Go in the dojo! Even if it's hard, you have to endure! 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 That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru. But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hima for a while? Sure. I think we need to change the pace. And when I think change the pace, I can only think 50 laps in the pool. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Oh, that's such an awkward phrase. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yes, definitely. What would you like to give her? What would she like? Mineral water? She likes food. I don't have... Oh. I don't have another donut to give her. Overflowing lunchbox, sunflower seed, bird seed. What kind of food would she like? Emperor's thong. God. Who likes that? That's what I want to know. That's all my items. I don't have ramen, I think. I might have it. I have curry, royal curry. I have like... I feel like I have a really weird selection of items right now. Do I have potato chips? Yes. Oh, that's sea salt, by the way. I should read that one.
Thanks! I'm super stoked!
Does that mean she liked it?
Hey, Makoto! I'm so tired.
Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each.
Well, that would explain it.
Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs, and then deep fry them. So what Lena's looking for is donuts. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse. Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right?
You really do love donuts, huh?
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness floods your mouth, and then the soft dough cushions you. Next you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about that donut, about the donut effect, that's what they're talking about.
That's absolutely not true.
I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it.
I am not in the way.
Wait for me, get out of donuts!
Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Hina's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. After I watched her run off, I went back to my room. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Oh, I have more free time. Some kind of beanbags. Beanbags with cancer. Should I talk to Hina again, or should I talk to somebody else? These are the questions. Next gen lotion play. Just uncover the darker side of lotion. What? The Lovely Ladies of Earth, August edition. What? Okay. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima. I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Should we talk to Hina? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time. Oh, but don't stay, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt, and when it gets wet, it's kinda embarrassing. Although, I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kinda am. I wonder how come. I went swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Wet t-shirt contest. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yes, definitely. I wish I had a donut to give her. Thanks! I'm super stoked! Does that mean she liked it? So hungry! Makoto, help me! I'm hungry! What am I supposed to do? I need food! Anything! I don't care if it's a stack of paper! I need food! Why don't you just eat some more donuts? I can't! That's my secret weapon for emergencies only! If I kept gorging on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time! So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete. Besides, I don't want any sugary. Right now I want a salty snack. Like potato chips? Like ramen. How is that a snack? Huh? How is it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Show you, without a doubt. Ah! Good choice! Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You read about calories and all, so... I'm a poor-tastic tonkotsu girl all through and through! Or, you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkotsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. So you're okay with that oil. Talking about it just made me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Are you sure though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut. Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What, are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still Hina? Shut up! Get out of my way! I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like! Or are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the consequences? Fist-based consequences! No, I have no intention of getting in your way. And then don't! If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip towards the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina's terrifying. Extraordinary focus. Give yourself a pat on the back. You earned it. I got a new skill. Woo! I learned my lesson and made my way back to the room. I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. So I dropped onto my bed. I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. Oh, poor boy's sick. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the halls of my mind. I understand. That voice, it's so familiar. It's... I understand. It's me. I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. Huh? What am I trying to stay? Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. That's ominous. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh? Kyoko. What the? What did you say? I'm very fond of both orange chicken and sesame chicken.
Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom, repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality. If the world would like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Ding dong, bing bong. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. Kitty kitty, kitty kitty, kitty kitty, kitty kitty. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever, and I couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then all of a sudden, I was awake. There was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask, and they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what's she been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How could I possibly find out either way? Open the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... The dream! It was reality! The knife they told me to keep safe! I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would somebody have wanted to attract me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Da-da-da-da. So how are you guys doing today? We having a good time so far? Boop! Music sounds off. That's weird. How's the stream quality? You guys can hear the music, right? I mean, there's no reason why it wouldn't be playing for you guys, because I'm hearing it in my own headset. Blech. Ah! Makoto! Yep, that's Makoto! Sure, the sky's blue! Hey, Hina. Oh, she's the only one here. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know, I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why'd you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else, and then they can tell you about it. Nothing like that seems to be going wrong. A lot of the music in this has a very alien quality in the first place, so it's not really easy for me to detect an anomaly, so maybe it's the stream fucking up or something. So, is everyone waiting to get somewhere else or something? Oh yeah! We stayed up the whole night! The whole night? I lost it! Rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone! So you got here just in time! Come on! Help me carry it! Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym! Hurry up, I'll meet you there! The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Well, here we go. Ah! There he is! This is worse than being late for your own wedding. The birth of your son and your funeral all at once. Jeez, just show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And I noticed, they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, what the... Before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. Ah! Sprout in front of them were the remains of Monokuma! What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick. What the fuck? Oh. Somebody is faving all my shit on DeviantArt if you can hear the vibrating. Shut up, phone! I'm gonna sit on you! What does it look like? We're dismantling it to make it see what makes it tick. Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right? Yep, that's right. She's not even phased. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? It looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? You're so annoying. If you can't keep up with what's going on, stop talking. Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto. Because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little pole laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react. Didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master Stroke of Genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something. Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording, set to a timer and placed as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think it's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb! Zoink Scoop! It's super bad! We need to get rid of it! Roger that! It appears that the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? We're serious? I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey! Get it together! You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine! I'm totally fine! You are so not fine! You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Oh, jeez! Don't scare me like that! God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century! Hey, come on! The century's just getting started! Don't call the race already! Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging onto it is not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call. Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. It's a big bomb. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued on Monokuma's remains. It just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto? Huh? Don't us! Did you hear everything that we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you? Some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really? Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6! This is a battle, not a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you. Okay then. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. To all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room, on the 4th floor of the school. Kanpai! Naturally, Master's the one who knows so much bravery.
Just make sure you don't get in his way. Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end.
We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all. I bet Kyoko's gonna be dead in there. This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Yep. I'm calling it now. Kyoko's going to be dead in here. Rattle, rattle. It's locked, as expected. So what are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there, then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen. Okay, sure, but we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
So beautiful.
For serious?
We don't have any choice.
We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down. Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed. Oh yeah, the pickaxe. Interesting. That could be very well exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable!
For myself?
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right?
Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness.
Unacceptable!
With that, Toka ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants. We're serious, though. Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but that risk means solving the mystery. If that risk means we're solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense, I can hardly walk. And I'm all flubbus. No, I'm totally flabstaff. Fat sauce? Gross! Where did that come from? Wait, Chirasachil, where'd you come from?
Hello? So wondrous, murderous fiend. Here to greet you all, the ladies are so to smile.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it?
I was supposed to pick an axe?
No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe!
Seeping imbecile? Oh, master! You want me with executive level barbs!
Bushra! Here goes the bloody nose!
Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
She must have seen blood. Omega-3 fatty acids! That's what you need! Great for the old memory factory! But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch. This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
The light bulb just went on!
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Right. We've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yeah? Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? What? You're missing out on. You're like missing out on life.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden.
What did you find?
Did you hear me? I said corpse.
A corpse?
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden.
You found a corpse? In the garden? Well then, before we head to the headmaster's room, it appears that we have something else to look into. We're going into the garden. Okay, fucking knew it. There's a corpse in the garden. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Oh wow! Holy shit, it's the masked guy. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it?
Dangan Ronpa.
Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but they're laying dead in front of me. I told ya! There's a corpse hanging out here! Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. What is this body doing here? I mean, who is it? We need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. With the white coat they're wearing, it makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? They're wearing heels, so it's somebody. How'd they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red or pink. It appears the bleeding has stopped. The blood that's here is still wet. Carefully you don't touch it and get so on you. How could you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Huh? How could you tell? Well, I see the outline of her chest, and just the general shape of her body. Well, yeah, the longer I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be. Okay, then. Let's just tear the mask clean off! Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask. In the next instant... Whoa! There was a blinding light and a deafening roar! The body blew up! It blew up, 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 it blew up! Explosion! My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then... Hurry up! Put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. So Toko might be fucking dead now because she got exploded. Come on, dump the water on it. Oh, okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess I took care of it. Oh, what the hell, man! It exploded! had a bad feeling about that body. I never imagined it would explode. And now the body. It's burned too, Chris! That's beyond well done, man! Don't compare it to a steak! I'll never be able to eat steak again! But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who is not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But, I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charboiled. Get serious! I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? What? That corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. He said the mastermind is a middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mikuro Ikisaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was... Mikuro Ikisaba, 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mikuro Ikisaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair? It sounds like Super Mastermind, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind's a girl, is this girl Mukuro? And she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. So skilled. Where she's behind me all in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burned to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. Or just suddenly show up and then die. I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. Maybe some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Huh? Hey, wait! What? Are we forgetting about something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. What just happened, Master? You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you inhale. It's enough to me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I saw something out of the corner of my eye for a second. It's a corpse, isn't it? Well, I guess so. You guess? Which is it? Is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. I hate this. I hate it. I'm not gonna look at it! I don't wanna faint again! Yeah, we don't want that either. So I think it's just best if you don't look. Everyone is dying! Why? Why is this happening? Even the explosion was done perfectly, though. I gotta hand it to whoever did it. Is it wrong to admire that kind of skill? The mastermind just got master landmined. Pretty good, right? That one's going in the joke book of my soul. And you suck. I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. Regardless, I can't help but wonder who it was. Things are growing more interesting by the minute. Right now I have to focus on the body. Just take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. And don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Well, I'm probably gonna stop right before the trial and then do more tomorrow. There's something next to this body. It is a key? A key, a key! Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what'd you steal? I stole this. A key? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. Probably the only kind of key on this kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This is anything like that. Then this key is... What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. Never seen this key before. Could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. Koto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh? That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, the dorm rooms on the second floor? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now. Not done with that yet. Fuck. I'm gonna try the biolab first. Whoops. Ah! The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key, I found in the garden in the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. So the biolab, what else was there? Data room. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden in the keyhole, click, it fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess that's all running. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So, you're Buck. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, on the 4th floor. And then we can get to the data center now? Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so, when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now! Don't worry, we have Makoto. What? It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. It's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Ugh. Toko, make me feel better.
Yay! Master told you he trusts you. Master told you that. Well, don't let it get to your head.
I am so not happy about any of this. I said I trust you. You now have an obligation to live up to that trust. Douchebag. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Whoa. In the word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room has a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, let's! Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us! And then this room is the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. And I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikisaba, and she was the Mastermind. And the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. Oh, serious? It's too bad they had to go in time before Master killed them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind is really dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole! Gotta hurry up and find the exit! Come on! No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? What about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So, you think so too, huh? Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess was murdered. Why has it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have done it? That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
Now I understand, you useless insect. You're banned from talking to Master ever again.
The Mastermind's purpose, and why they were killed. This room may very well hold answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It is time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. The matter when or everywhere, the surveillance cameras are following our every move. Where's the mastermind murdered? There's nothing showing up on this one. Well, hey, look, next to that TV! Isn't that a TV antenna? It is! It's just like what my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up the antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did somebody say TV? Well, Saturday morning is here. Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on. You're all star for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping away to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Quantum Leap was a TV show from the 90s or the 80s or something. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. The mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go! It's like a feast for the eyes! How much is that monthly membership? I got no idea. The store's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? Rattle, rattle. No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if he used that key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Rattle, rattle. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh! Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Heen is right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They all look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego is installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using his monitor to the network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that. But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Oh! What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on. And then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free for regrets to the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Oh shit! Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it? Huh. Well, that's weird. Hey, what are you doing? Well, that's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And that's not just weird. Super weird. But, well, this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed? Did you try changing the channel? Oh, a good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center. What the heck? Is Is it broken or something? No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
What? What trick? What kind of trick?
I'm not sure, but... Oh, Zoink Scoop!
Yeah! It's been a while, you friggin' bastards!
Monokuma?
Oh, you're supposed to be dead! Yeah! Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different, Scoops.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural.
After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again?
Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. And that's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead?
You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear.
I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm going to laugh now. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and then begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No, we were supposed to get out of here.
Get out of here? Are you so obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you wouldn't like about life no matter where you are.
Are you serious? This place is the worst.
If it's the worst, then does that mean you're in despair? Phew, I'm pooped from all of that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now.
Point?
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
I knew it was just hiding us. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us a surveillance feed?
Look how attractive they are now. Well then, I'm going to let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh? But what does that mean?
It's displaying the signal. It was just us standing here. Ugh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
What?
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't understand what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning.
What? Broadcast live to the entire world?
What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airways somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast. No way. That's impossible.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that. All you need is one weird trick I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I hear a kind of creaking, but the sound is coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became a direct reality show. The best in despair entertainment!
You're lying! If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy! Yeah, there's no way they're trying to come and rescue us!
What if they already did?
Huh?
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who'd actually come here to help? Don't you think it's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
To take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yeah? So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's a secret. There's something you all need to do first.
Remember? What?
Yeah, duh! There's little business of...
Ding dong, ding dong. A body has been discovered.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
So somebody here is a murderer.
Class trial? Do you mean? I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it to all you've got, okay? Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride. I can't wait! I can't wait!
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All you were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive? I thought that finally we could get out of here.
And plus, what did you say about a class trial?
That part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What? What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Kusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind Mukuro Kusaba isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have to end it like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer... Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, it's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? What you just said? I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Investigate. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The identified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what. We have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Alright, so, I think that Kyoko and Mukuro are the same person. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right. He was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of his stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The Akuga said not to touch to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much the blood was there on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks! That was a big help! Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you. Body before the explosion has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is not gonna look. I don't want to fight anymore. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Mukuro Ikusaba. What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi. Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden in the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I could confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here. So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko. And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, and I was dead asleep, and I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. And so, what's now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yep, he doesn't count. It's 11 o'clock right now! Okay, and... Well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. But I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, if we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to have been around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think for I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found, it's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Wanakuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean that the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! That's the knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe then if this is really Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene. That would be a twist, wouldn't it? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like that before. But where? Wait, was it there? Bomb fragments? I'll have to double check that later. It looks like the panel on the bomb, or the panel that was... No, that's still there. I'm gonna check the shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. It's a new thing. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. It's one thing in here that concerns me. So maybe the body was killed before and been dragged there. I'm gonna just check everything just in case. It's a tarp! Now I'm going to check the chickens. Remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4? What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in the coop? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, and... what's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Ah! Zoink, Scoob! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens here then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why would the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I'll look at them again. Wanakuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Those nozzles poking out. Are those the sprinklers? This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Bonakuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh, hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers would have gotten it wet. Which should mean the murder must have taken place after the sprinklers. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. We'll see. There's definitely water here. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. It seems like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails has been added to the truth book section of the handbook. You're not gonna wonder about that wolf tattoo? There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Looks like half the body is wet. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. It explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Okay, so that's why it's wet. We dumped water on it. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. It got set on fire, and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's something strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. If I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room... I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in further susceptibility. Limit my options. Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later, at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Well, when he would absorb the nutrients of... He would absorb the nutrients of the letter to make sure that he would be a part of it. It would be... He would, like, make it into fat. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not how that would work. Because... It's not food. Fiber goes to fat. If you eat too many envelopes with letters in them, you'll get pencil lead poisoning. And you'll become an envelope with the letter inside of it. Or maybe even a pencil. I don't know what I'm talking about. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb! Zoinks! And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments near dead bodies and updated the truth bullet section of the handbook. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Zoinks! You think you can go soon, Byakuya? You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then, click, and it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. So, this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration. What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Woodblock key's been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. She was in there for, like, when we first met her in this chapter, so it's a good guess. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Bathroom. I have certain articles hanging out to dry. Better not look inside. Don't want to see any panties. Which is a key. I think I might know what it unlocks. Step into the dojo. Alright, so we're gonna go to the dojo. You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find something, some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. So we need to give some sort of a direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this? Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something certainly has happened. Open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets? That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Well, better check the bed. Well, could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikasaba. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and beep! That's it.
She failed sex. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. You don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your sentence. Your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist, trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. Wolf tattoo! Wolf tattoo! She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, but she received battle training of her own volition. I'm pretty sure that Kyoko is wearing gloves to cover up her hands, too. Ooh! See? I'm catching up on this shit. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mukuro's profile has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way even to compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person, but then I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and the bit player is becoming our hero! Ah, it's you! What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile?
So what if we did?
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Mr. Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication of organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hallway back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding amongst you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying... That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part of this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikisaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikisaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is... Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings! And since we've gotten so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up with a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Make sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
You know how she wear those stupid gloves day in, stay out, all the time? All the time? Stupid gloves? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get.
Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... a tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh? Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap? God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there are 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro was the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case? Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we'd have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro's killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone would be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind. Mukuro Ikisaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? It's a good point. Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, that if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for, after all. Maybe either Kyoko is alive and she killed Mukuro, who is obviously the dead body. Because Not really realizing it. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like at the super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go with one of these lockers. Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right? Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and click. The locker easily accepted the key, and it opened. Whoa, there are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they've been made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbite. But oh, and there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain? If it is, it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Nice one, Monday. Is something wrong? It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on. We need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro is part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere. Over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How'd you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is an equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There have been confirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets that they had acquired. Some, however, believe that there is mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Secrets. What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, It isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something about interesting... Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Mikro Ikusaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Ding dong bing bong. Now I really want to do the trial, but I'm getting tired.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little, until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So please, meet up in the usual spot. Boop boop. See you later.
And the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
So,
It would seem that way. Let's go. Okay, so I can stop here if I want to, or I can do the trial. The trial will either take another 30 minutes to an hour. Alright then. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto Byakuya and Makoto showing up together? Where the heck have you two been? He just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How would you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's trying to hide up for you guys to go off together. Just the two of you. What? Are you jealous? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second? He could show up any time? When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But... we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. What's going on? What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet? Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or
what?
Jesus Christ, Scooby!
Did I scare you?
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Yeah! Kyoko! Kyoko, you still alive? Let's go, Scooby-Doo! Zoinks! Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
But it's not okay that there's no particular penalty for being late. I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled.
You're right.
But you're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So, you really did die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God! I'm so glad you're okay! Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right! Now I've got to deal with a ghost! I told you to stop talking! Come on, just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Whatever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Oh, Master! Wait for me! Good call! Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long? I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. I'm gonna see if it starts after this. I'm going to see if it starts after this. If it does, I'm just gonna stop because I want to do the trial tomorrow. Same time, same place, same damn channel. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor? There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. What did you find out? Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then what's that key you found goes to? Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Kyoko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Hey! What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma! We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Well, if that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. Okay. I'm overthinking what she said, right? Alright, now I can save. Okay, I'm gonna save and quit. Alright, I'm gonna save and quit and because I'm tired. I'm gonna continue tomorrow at the same time because I am interested in finding out what is going on here. Yeah, 3.5 hours. That's not too bad. Oh, anyway, I'm going to turn off the stream now. Good night forever and ever and